Hello, beloved souls. I don't know why, but only on Instagram I'm having issues with the volume in my videos. So hopefully you guys hear this okay. But I'm at my parents' house, and I felt called to pull some cards for myself, to do a little reading for myself. And I want to share one of these messages with you guys. I felt very compelled to share this particular message with you guys. And this particular message is card number 36, and it says listening for truth. Listening for truth. And you see this beautiful woman, she's like hunkered, she's crouched down, and she's listening to the stillness, and she's listening to the seashell. And I know all of us at some point have held a seashell up to our ears to listen to the sounds of the ocean, right? This message is so significant, and if you listen, because we live in, one of the reasons is because right now, and it's just going to get more chaotic with this as we move forward. And we live in a time on earth where, as each day passes and technology, the darkness of technology continues to infiltrate and attempt to expand, it's creating a reality where already you go on Instagram or wherever, and you don't know if the videos or the posts that you're reading is real or if it's AI generated. It's getting harder and harder to tell. That's the whole point. We live in a time and an age where that's the agenda. The agenda is to desensitize, to dehumanize, to mostly desensitize, and to create confusion, to make you question yourself, and to have the lines of what's true and what's not true so blurred that you can't see the difference. So this is a message for the intuitives, the empaths, the psychics, the seers, the light workers, okay? So I'm going to read this message, and this is a kind of long message, so if you're here till the end, then this is absolutely for you, and bless your heart. So, listening for truth. Okay. Truth speaks to us constantly, but not always in words. It may communicate through a feeling that is hard to put into words, but brings an inexplicable sense of peace, trust, and the knowledge that somehow everything is going to work out perfectly, even if there's little evidence of how it's all going to happen. You are being asked to listen for the truths beneath the words rather than the superficial message of the words themselves. Does this make sense so far? To your life, to your reality, to the media, to the propaganda, to the news, to everything? This is especially true for the communications of those around you, the press, the newspapers, and the mass media. You will begin to hear fear in the words and actions of those around you, even as they preach love. That's the spiritual community and other people. As they preach love and this and that and unity and all these things. Are they really, though? You know, are they really? Listen to all of this deeper. Listen for the truth. This oracle comes with a message of truth for you. You are hearing something that is not being said, and what you are hearing is truthful. You may feel as though you are the only one that is really ready to hear it or see it. Perhaps you have been working in a situation or loving in a relationship where truth is consistently denied. We live in a world where truth is frequently avoided out of fear of what it might reveal. At the basis of such actions, consciously or not, is a deep sense of unhealed, toxic shame. If you or someone else is fearful that the truth will expose rather than free and heal, then there is some personal healing that is required. It is time for letting go of old wounds in favor of a greater sense of self-love and acceptance. You are being asked to love yourself enough to honor the truth, even if you are the only one doing so. Let me read that again. You are being asked to love yourself enough to honor the truth, even if you feel as if you are the only one doing so. Sacred Rebels, which is the name of this oracle, Sacred Rebels, which is me, which is you, we are the Sacred Rebels. It says Sacred Rebels need the truth like lungs need oxygen. Truth keeps the energy of life flowing through the rebellious heart. Lies dampen the spirit of the Sacred Rebel. Even if those with less awakened hearts fear the truth, you must not turn away from it. Don't resent this state of affairs, meaning like don't resent the fact that you have to stand in truth and you might feel like you're the only one seeing it, and you know no one else around you sees it and you're being attacked because of it. Like that's kind of like what it's saying here, right? Even if the ones with less awakened hearts fear the truth, you must not turn away from it. Don't resent the state of affairs. Perhaps your job is to show that the truth can be witnessed even when many may want to hide from it. What others do is always their choice, but through your honorable deeds, done with integrity, you will be set free, no matter what the outcome. You are a truth seeker. Never deny or try to quiet this down to make others comfortable. You're a truth seeker. Do not ever dim your light, basically, to make other people comfortable. You are meant to be an agitator at times, even though you don't have to confront people to do it. You don't necessarily have to say even a word, though sometimes you will. Often you will agitate in the most loving sense by unveiling truth simply through your knowings. Hold compassion for the truths you behold. Do not use them as knives to cut another or yourself with harshness, but as the clear insight that allows one to loosen the knots that bind, simply by knowing which thread to gently tug. This oracle brings you guidance. If you have been worn down and depressed by the lies, the gossip, the deceit, or the backstabbing going on around you, do not fret. I resonate with that for sure. Get out in nature and spend some time communing with the infinite. Healing will come to you now, no matter how many times, in how many ways, or by how many tongues untruth is spoken. You know what you know in your sacred, rebellious heart. Like, it doesn't matter the lies. You know the truth. You know the truth. And your one sole purpose here, one of your biggest, is to stand in that no matter what. No matter what. That truth is your connection to the living truth of life itself. Do not give up, beloved. Just open up to healing and know that the truth always, eventually prevails. The truth always prevails. So I just want to leave that here. I love you. I know this is very needed, so I hope it helps. I know it will.